there guys, it's Rain and welcome back to my channel. So hello everyone, welcome back for another makeup video and kung mapapansin nyo, medyo nag-iba or hindi ko naman masasabing nag-iba yung background natin. But we have a new lighting! Yes! So meron tayong napakabait na nag-sponsor sa ating LED light. So, shout out to my bestie in the office. Hi, Rosane, and thank you for giving me this TNW lighting na wish list ko. And I'm really surprised na yun yung napili mo. So, thank you so much for the support. Love you so much. And before we explain or dive into our makeup look today, I just wanted to greet everyone a Merry Christmas. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas time, spending time with your family and enjoying, well, yung iba kasi lumalabas. So, I hope you enjoyed your time with your family, your friends, relatives. So, ayan. So, our makeup look for today will be the Mocha Makeup look. So, I just found this on Instagram. Hindi pala Instagram. TikTok pala. Sorry. Cut. So, I found this look on TikTok and I just wanted to create my own version of the Mocha Makeup look. I'm not sure kung papasa ba sa makeup look trend dun sa TikTok na nakita ko. But I hope it does work. Kasi I wanted to test out this Aura collection. Alam mo, ang tagal ko nang binili ito. No joke. So, ito, 3 palettes na ito. 3 eyeshadow palettes ito. Ang tagal ko nang binili, pero hindi ko pa siya nabubuksan. Kasi, for me, it's one of my first expensive makeups. So, talagang ingat na ingat ako. Kaso, naalala ko, may expired nga pala ang makeups. So, hindi pwedeng bili na ako ng bili na kasi hindi ko ginagamit or hindi ko siya inuubos. And today, we're going to test out their performance. Pero this is not a review, okay? Since this is an old collection already, most of you have an idea of how this eyeshadow palette performs already. So, ayan. As I've said before, I'm not a makeup guru or not a professional makeup. I just love to create makeup and collect makeup. So, ayan. Without further ado, let's start! Ayan. So, for today's video, gagamitin natin itong bagong maangging makeup brushes natin. And, so let's start with our concealer. I am using Squad Cosmetics Peach Corrector in the shade CC2. And also, I will be using the regular concealer under the shade CL3. So, ayan, lagyan muna natin ng concealer ang mga dapat itago. But unlike before, hindi muna natin siya i-blend. So, we will move on to our brows and I am using Caroline's Brow Liner. And this is in the shade of Ash Brown. So, dating gawe, suklay, drawing. Now, using a flat concealer brush, ay i-blend na natin ating pinatong na concealers. At after natin may blend yung lahat na nilagay natin, any excess from the concealers ay ipang lilift or ipang clean up natin dun sa eyebrows. Next is our base foundation and I am using Vice Cosmetics Dream Focus in the shade Light Medium 1. At dahil sobrang kapal nga ng formulation ng foundation na ito ay nag-add ako ng 2 drop ng serum. Using a flat foundation brush, boom! Naitago at naging flawless ang mukha ng auntie nyo. So, ayan, cover nyo lang ang buong face ninyo and your neck. And then, ipagdadasal na lang natin na maging okay siya. Charis. Syempre, hindi. Kukuha kayo ng puff. Now, I don't have any available puffs during that time. So, ginamit ko na lang yung puff no aking BB cushion. Now, use that puff to even out lahat ng foundation na in-apply mo sa iyong face and sa neck. And once you're done with that, let's start with the other details. So first is contour, and I will be using the angled eyeshadow brush. And I'm using Vice Cosmetics Lit Up Tri Palette. So ayan, simulan mo mula sa eyebrows, i-connect mo dun siya sa iyong ilong para magmukhang malalim ang ilong mo. Next is baking. And here, I am using Endless G Soft Filter. Sobrang love ko yung product na ito. I've used this before and yan, nakaka-blur talaga siya. Going back to our dry palette, we will be using the powder para iset yung ating eyelids. And I mean, sobrang nabewildered ako na hindi highlighter ang nasa palette na ito. And it's very innovative. Kasi diba, usually ang tri palette ay kasama ay highlighter. So this is very new and very amazing. Next ay ang exciting part is the eyeshadow. So the first shade that I'll be using is the shade Terracotta. Using an eyeshadow brush, ayan, i-apply niyo siya sa full lids or sa buong lid ninyo. And then, i-spread out niyo siya using a fluffy brush. So, before moving on to the next, kailangan muna natin linisin ang ating eye brush. Now, using the Golden Dusk palette, I will be using the shade Almond. This will serve as my second color and transition color. Ayan, start with the outer corner of your eyes and then sasabihin ko sana smudge, pero hindi ganon. I-blend nyo siya. Blend nyo siya towards your crease and then, ayan. Now, using the same palette, we will get the shade Taupe. And ito yung shade na mas darker compared to kanina. And this will give your eyeshadow a body. I don't know if you've noticed na kapag gumagawa ako ng eyeshadow, is nade-define niya lalo kahit wala pa akong eyeliner. And going back to sunset hues, I'll be using the shade Bronze to highlight my lid or middle lid or center of my lid. Basta yon. So no need to use a brush, just use your fingers to tap it on the center of your lid. Now, going back to Golden Dusk, we are going to use the shade Taupe. I will be using my flat concealer brush and then place the color dun sa outer lower lash line ko. Now, this is the funny part. Dahil nga hindi pa sanay ang auntie ninyo at nag-a-adjust pa, I tried to adjust the light only to return it to its original state. So, ayan. Kita nyo ba yung fine lines ko? Charot lang. Siyempre, tinitingnan ko kung okay yung pagkakagawa ko sa eyeshadow. And after that, let's dust off yung binake natin kanina and move on to eyeliner. Now, you've all seen this. This is from Squad Cosmetics. And yes, yan ang gagamitan natin for eyeliner today. You all know naman or familiar na how I love this brand and this product kasi sobrang nipis niya and define talaga akong mag-eyeliner kayo. Once that's done, let's move on to blush. Here, I'm using Beauty Glaze Illuminating Blush in the shade Charming. Now, don't panic, it's organic. Ayan, so na-confuse ang ante ninyo dito dahil ang pinang-dust off niya ay hindi powder brush, kundi blush brush. Very good. Ayan, so gently tap your brush from the apple of your cheeks to your temple and stay calm kapag kakonti lang ang kulay. For the base lip color, I'll be using my most favorite liquid lipstick from Everbilena in the shade Skinny Dip. Actually, na-inlove lang talaga ako dito sa shade na to kasi look how sexy that is. And we will be using their matte lipstick from Everbilena in the shade Dusk. Now, we will be using the iGood Co's face palette. So, ayan, we will use their highlighters para i-define palalo ang ating contour sa ilong. Next is their face powder and I will be using the second shade kasi yun naman talaga yung pinaka-shade ko. And let's add more color for the blush. And ayan, so si shade number 6 ay dinagdag ko. As in, konti lang, magtatap-tap lang tayo ng kulay. And you're done!